Good morning and welcome to your Morning Pulse for Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. I'm Jeffrey Snyder, Editor-in-Chief of the Morning Pulse Daily Newsletter and lead anchor of the Broadcast Retirement Network's daily program, BRN. And here are the top stories this morning. First up, a better future. Local high school students compete in a personal finance challenge. This comes from Boston 25 News. Local high school students from the greater Boston area recently showcased their financial acumen by participating in the Massachusetts State Finals of the National Personal Financial Challenge. 8 teams of 4 students each engaged in creating and presenting financial case scenarios, applying their knowledge in areas such as earning income, saving, investing, spending, and credit management. Next up, 3 retirement risks that older Americans often forget to budget for. How to protect your nest egg. This comes from finance.yahoo.com. Older Americans face significant retirement challenges with 3 primary risks threatening their financial security. First, insufficient savings, forcing many to rely heavily on Social Security or continuing to work well into their 70s and 80s. Second, rising healthcare costs and inflation, which erodes purchasing power, making it difficult to cover basic expenses. And third, market volatility can deplete retirement investments, leaving retirees vulnerable during economic downturns. And next up, inflated Seattle public pensions for retirees cost tens of millions. This comes from the Seattle Times. A recent investigation by the aforementioned Seattle Times uncovered that inflated pension payments to certain Seattle public retirees have cost taxpayers tens of millions of dollars. These overpayments stemmed from calculation errors and outdated policies within the city's retirement system, leading to retirees receiving more than their entitled benefits. And lastly, at 77, she's as fit as a 25-year-old what her body tells us about aging. Jeannie Rice, a 77-year-old marathon runner, defies the typical effects of aging on athletic performance, and she has a VO2 max comparable to a 25-year-old woman and holds world records in every distance for her age group. Researchers are studying her unique physiology to better understand aging and human performance, noting her exceptional cardiovascular fitness, consistent training, balanced recovery, healthy diet, and deep passion for running. All these stories and more may be found in today's edition of the Morning Pulse Daily Newsletter. Subscribe at www.broadcastretirementnetwork.com to get the newsletter delivered to your email box each and every day. And your subscription supports all the great content on the Broadcast Retirement Network, including the podcast you're listening to and all the great content on BRN. That's all for this morning's episode of Your Morning Pulse. Don't forget to check out my interview at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time today with Bill Schiffmiller at Akoyo. We're discussing the modern hearing aids and the technology that surrounds it. You're not going to want to miss it. Until then, until tomorrow, I'm Jeff Snyder. Stay safe, keep on saving. And don't forget, roll with the changes.